And we are live. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone out there. I see Steph Curry in the chat. The real man, Eradicator 44 is here. I'm the Eradicator. It is Monday, October 10th, the second Monday of October every year here in Canada is Thanksgiving, where we say thanks for the bountiful harvest, a tradition going back, I think, to the 1860s. It is currently 13 degrees Celsius, and I am perched up above somewhere. I see SG here. What's up, Johnny Fumbles? Vivian Johnson's here. Who's Jaws here? Eradicator feels we're under a bench. Maroof is here. It's a pretty nice day as I pick the gimbal up. I did something stupid. I forgot all my, I don't have the box on me, but I forgot all my microphone equipment. Toasty wants to walk with me. Zach, Marge, and everyone else, happy Thanksgiving. I forgot like my wireless gear, I forgot my adapter, so I just had to go to the Apple store while I was recording a video and buy the little dongle that lets me record on the iPhone, so the live streams don't sound so bad. Hello, Anna. Happy Thanksgiving. Whoop. I might have to create a little more slack on the cable here. Well, anyways, there I am. Yeah, I split my lip open riding my bike in cold, windy weather at night. All right, how am I going to do this? I guess we'll just keep it like this. Marie Palmer is here. Good afternoon. So I am just underneath New City Hall right now. I was going to do an e-bike live stream today, but I came downtown to make a video and I thought I'd bring my stuff, and if I felt like it, I would stream. And even though I forgot my audio doodads, I thought let's just do it anyways. So there's a rather up close and personal look at City Hall. Not a whole lot of stuff is open today. The Eaton Center's open, some tourist attractions are open. I think like the zoo, the ROM, the art gallery. A few of the major malls are open. Various retailers. A lot of restaurants are going to be open. Greetings, Paul from PA. I'm assuming that's Pennsylvania. I quite like the view up here, so we'll take a peek down at the Toronto sign. Thank you, Brad Palmer. Hello, Chi-Chi. So yeah, pretty quiet day here. I think even a normal weekday might be a little busier than this. I'll look over to the west. We're just gonna spin and do a 360 here. The new City Hall, or Town Hall as Eradicator called it. Yeah, this is Nathan Phillips Square. Just off in that direction is the old City Hall. And south of that is Bay Street. I'll switch to a different camera angle here, or a lens. And that sun is beating down pretty bright. Here comes someone jogging their way up. Vivian Johnson, $13.99 just for going out. Thanksgiving Day treat. Thank you very much, Vivian Johnson. That is very much appreciated. No events going on at City Hall today. Someone asking if it's 2 p.m. now. It is 2:13 p.m. according to the clock on Old City Hall. Jogging off the turkey. I'm going to be having some Swiss chalet tonight. Hello, Michelle Briggs. Kind of a nice quiet day in the city. Oh, we got a view of the CN Tower here. You think people are spending the day with their families? I think there's a lot more of that going on today than most days. Have I ran into Action Kid yet? No, but I do know he is off in that direction somewhere. He is with another YouTuber at the moment. That's all I'll reveal. Annalisa is here. Hello, Annalisa. Thank you again for the hookup in Niagara. Not that we hooked up, but you know what I mean, on the Fun Pass. So, not really sure where to go. I'm gonna zip my sweater up actually. Let me put the phone down for a minute. Oh, here's the funky vantage point. It's one of those days where it's like really cold one moment, and then the next moment you get hit with some sun. I think a thick sweater with some retractable long sleeves is a good idea on a day like this. Not a whole lot, Bill. Maybe we'll head over there and take a peek. I was there earlier. I had thoughts of going into Little Canada today. We are walking in front of the Toronto sign, so right now I'm going to be in the pictures and videos of a lot of people. All those people over there taking pictures of the Toronto sign. There's some jackass walking in front of it. Hello, Aref. And just before this stream, I got myself a hot dog from that truck straight ahead. Don't worry, Essergots. Perhaps if I had a Blue Jay jersey on, I would faceplant into the water. Is Center Island open? Yeah, I think it's always open. It's just a matter of if the ferries are running. And I believe they are. You could always take a private ferry or a private taxi. Now, would the restaurants on Center Island be open? All like 2 or 3 of them? I don't know. A lot of people taking pics. We're gonna go up these stairs here and just walk over. Crispy is formerly cleanup man. Well, that rings a bell. Maroof. Hakuna Matata was unaware that Canada celebrates Thanksgiving. So we're gonna walk, maybe make our way over in that direction. This is the staircase. In the video I uploaded for this morning, I talked about these stairs that go over Queen. And they reopened this for the first time in, I think, decades. But unfortunately, the door on the other side will be locked. Let's see. I have never been this way before. It's always been blocked off. There seem to be some gulls guarding it. You get a pretty awesome view from up here, though. There's a look east along Queen. Sargots wish we celebrated Thanksgiving earlier. It's way too close to Christmas. Doesn't it have something to do with the fall harvest? I guess it would make sense ours would come a little earlier than yours, given the climates of the two countries. I don't know, I'm just making that up. And there's a look west along Queen. Marge, $10. It's a beautiful autumn day for away enjoy. I don't know what away is, but thank you, Marge, very much. Here's the $100 million question. Will this door be open? This will lead into the Sheraton Center Hotel. First, let me see if I can get the camera flipped around. Thank you, Marge, very much for the 10. Thank you, Vivian Johnson, as well. Bum, bum, bum. What is the point of having this here if people can't access what's on the other side? Oh, for a walk. All right, I'm gonna snap a picture just because I've never been up here before. Internal storage is almost full. Shelby says, bridge to nowhere. Bridge to the brutalist Sheraton Center. Look how bad this building is along Queen Street. This is one of the major east-west streets that cuts across downtown, and look at this. That is just hideous. That is retail storefront where, to my knowledge, no retail store ever seems to survive. They've jazzed it up a bit with these steel beams. But it is just a gray middle finger to the street. Still, I kind of dig the brutalist vibes once you look up. I just hate the way it meets the street. I didn't know about that turkey pardoning tradition, or if that's a joke. Ralph says, happy Thanksgiving. was not aware. Look at all the birds on the arches there. No, the turkey pardon is real. You think it goes back to Lincoln. Rodrigo says there used to be a movie theater at the Sheridan Center with cheap movies. Johnny, where did I grow up? Were you a suburb kid? Yes, I was. Perhaps that explains my disdain for the suburbs. I had a good childhood. I just am not a fan of that built environment. I was watching Not Just Bikes earlier, just before I came out to make on stream today, build a city on City Skylines on his NJB live channel. That was an interesting experience. Neat thing to have on the TV in the background. I don't know why all the pigeons are here. Probably because there's a lot of crumbs and that sort of thing for them to feed on. There's a lot of food vendors. There's 3 hot dog vendors right there. Normally there'd be a few more trucks along Queen Street, but I guess everyone didn't come out. Thank you, Pinesol. Do I like Halloween? Can I be neutral? I think it's fun. I think it's awesome for kids. As an adult, I live in an apartment building and we do not get any trick-or-treat traffic, despite a lot of kids being in the building. I think they all just canvass the local residential hood. All right, I'm going to take these stairs down here. One last view from up here. Jill can't wait to get back to Toronto next year. Hello, Joe's Crayons. Lloyd is here all the way from Lethbridge, Alberta. Someone shut those kids up. You can be honest to Sargots. That's how you feel, that's how you feel. It's one of those things you often think but don't want to say out loud. I get it. Maddie D is going into Toronto for Halloween. So this is north up the west side of Bay Street. Maybe we'll just go up to Dundas. You grew up in Toronto and moved out there 9 years ago. I bet a whole lot has changed since then. The first U.S. president to pardon a Thanksgiving turkey was Was it Herbert Walker Bush, Wally? Did I get that right? Bush Sr. Marty, all the way from Wasaga, says Happy Thanksgiving from the beach. This must be the end of tourist season up there for the most part. And a look south on Bay. Jill says it's been 12 years since they've been to Toronto. Confluence, where concrete meets current. Happy Thanksgiving, Rodrigo in Thornhill. Nobody on the road, nobody on the beach. Happy Thanksgiving, Cube Pog. So we could go left or right on Dundas here. Should we go see what's up at Dundas Square? Looks like there's a decent crowd of people that way. T.O. Steve says right, Mercio says left. Well, I turned left, or I turned right actually. Oops. We'll go see what things are like at the square and then I'll find a new direction to head in. Probably not east. Edward Kendall, happy Thanksgiving. I like walking over on this side. Get a little wider perspective on the street. The Eaton Center on the right is open today. I may have done a Thanksgiving Day walk through the Eaton Center. Marty misses Toronto in the fall. Back to university, new friends, new adventures. I think this person locked up their tire, or they locked their tire and then someone took their bike. All right, there's a lot of music coming up that I do not want to be walking by, so we're gonna cross the street here and take it from this side. and hopefully avoid a YouTube copyright claim. So this is east on the north side of Dundas Street. All right, I got to meet this first. All right, we should be in the clear. So this is Yonge-Dundas. There's Dundas Square. And there is a flutist doing their thing in the square. All right, we have arrived at the square. There's someone with a camera over there. They might have been saying the same thing about me. And we'll take a look north up Yonge Street. I don't know how busy it'll be up that way today, with so many places probably closed. Marty's got to start getting dinner prepped. Just a short visit today. Thanks for dropping in, Marty. So from one square to another, this is Dundas Square. We were at Nathan Phillips Square. Jeanette is here. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Jeanette. I hope you're keeping well down in Houston. Royo says, the last time you were at Dundas Square, it reeked of weed. I think you would find not much has changed if you came back. That screen straight ahead is not on. I'm taking my chances on this music here. Paul says, hey Johnny, did you see we lost Olivia Newton-John? Oh, I have not heard that. The dude with the flute is Peruvian. Tick Thailand. Hello, where in Thailand are you? We were looking at some Thai hotels on my live stream last night and comparing them to the insane cost of Toronto hotels right now. So this is south down the east side of Yonge. Flute guy coming in with his lawyers. You did not put a loonie in my jar. I will hit you with the copyright. How dare I? Vivian likes the music. I like it too. You'll see, or you'll hear some more of that in an upcoming video. There's a look north up Yonge. Just gonna wait for this pack of people to pass by. Yeah, I'm 90% sure that music's fine. Hello, David Clippert. There's a entrance to the Eaton Center. I think today I said Happy Thanksgiving in Canada, but isn't it Columbus Day in the States? Are things still open there? Is it like here where some things are open, some things are closed? I don't know a whole lot about Columbus Day. Gordon says, good afternoon from Midtown Toronto. What Midtown intersection are you near? Yes, Columbus Day parades too. Oh, so you guys do more for Columbus Day than we do for Canadian Thanksgiving, it seems. Banks and government offices are closed, other things are open. There we go, we've got the sign, or the signal. So this is Shooter Street. Build that casino in honor of the late, great. Yeah, Nightbot hates the caps. Truthfully, I kind of hate caps too. That's why I let Nightbot lay down the smack on anyone typing in all caps. I picture when someone types in caps, they're like the guy talking on his cell phone at like 10 times the volume that he needs to be. What? Everybody needs to hear my conversation. We've all heard that guy before. That's you if you type in all caps. Is there a daybot? Don't know. Okay, did you just see that guy? Kind of pulled out the pedestrian traffic in front of me. But he did a good thing. He was getting coins out of his pocket. Ooh, we got a tragically hip cover song going on. We've got over 440 people watching right now. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Welcome to a rare Monday afternoon stream. I'll stream once or twice more later this week, and then that might be that. The next time I'll stream after that, I'll be in a land far away. I gotta start getting ready to go away. The only thing I've really done is book hotels and a flight. So this is Queen Street. Give me 1 second. Something's coming in on my phone here.
Yeah, no, I saw the sign for
Be Good says caps equals yelling. Connie says, where am I going? I am going somewhere in Asia. Somewhere far away, and I paid a lot more for the flight than I normally would, but that's being balanced by the fact that I'm paying a lot less for the hotels than I normally would. Flights are way up, hotels are way down, but in Toronto, hotels are way up. Craig Dwyer, $9.99, happy Thanksgiving. You usually do $4.99, but due to inflation, I get a whopping 5 more. Craig, thank you. Sorry that inflation hit you at a 100% rate, but it's very much appreciated. Thank you, Craig, for your Thanksgiving well wishes. And we've made it down to Richmond Street. Laval costs. Yes, you missed the first 37 minutes. How dare you? Wow, Asia, can we all come with me? Sure, if you could figure it out. Hell, you can follow me around with a camera and record me. Sure, right? We're in public. Asia, hopefully Tokyo. Tokyo is/was on the very short list. Rogers, I've used 75% of my unlimited high-speed data, which expires October 11th. October 11th? That would be tomorrow. I don't really have to worry about that. $6 broccoli. It's coming to a city near you. Yeah, prices are out of control, especially in Toronto. You're looking at like $500 for a mid-range hotel these days per night. Whereas I was looking in Tokyo, they're about half of that. And in Bangkok, they're about a quarter of that. Other candidates to be Thailand, Indonesia, Vietnam. Yes, I announced the 4 possible countries I'd be going to. And I think travel restrictions are lifted in all of them. It's about time. Truthfully, my last trip to the Netherlands, which I took in August, was it August? Feels like August, was supposed to be Tokyo. But they weren't letting anyone in at the time. I will be purchasing a SIM card with a hefty data amount.
Hey, Johnny.
Oh, hello.
Hey,
Nice to meet you. Friendly person. So hopefully I'll be able to do some live streaming. Yeah, Tony, some do, but it's possible to go to all the countries I listed. Seacon, HK, $25. Happy Thanksgiving from Hong Kong. Or Con, sorry. But thank you very much. Oh, sweet bike. Thank you, Seacan, for the 25 Hong Kong dollars. I was looking at flights, and one of the carriers I would always fly with was Cathay Pacific, but I switched to Eva Air about 5 or 6 years ago. But I missed those Cathay flights. They would always upgrade me to premium economy just because I flew with them so much. Awesome airline. I don't know if it's back to normal. Someone's having a bad day. Raphael says noisy bike. Be Good says exciting. Just waiting for the light. Connie says Eva Air is better. I think Eva Air has become my favorite airline. And what's awesome about Eva Air, oh, Simon, $5, loving your channel. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you, Simon. Thank you, Simon. Sorry, I've got my microphone on a cable. I can't extend my phone out as far as I normally would. What's awesome about Eva Air is if you fly it, you leave from Toronto around 1:45 a.m., so you have an empty airport. It's at the end of your day. You probably want to sleep or try to sleep on the flight. Then when you land in Taiwan, for most destinations, whether you're going to like Indonesia, Vietnam, Philippines, Thailand, Cambodia, I've been to all those places from Eva Air, you have like a 2-3 hour layover, and then you land in the country you're flying to at like 11 a.m. So by the time you get off the plane, change some money, get a SIM card, get yourself into town, it's like 1 p.m. It's just about ready to check into your hotel. So rather than landing late in the day and paying for a hotel just to use it for that night, you get the full first day ahead of you. So even if Eva Air is more, it is totally worth it just for the way the timing works out. And Cathay Pacific is similar. You leave well after midnight and you would get to your destination at like 11 a.m. again. So it's ideal flight times, at least on the way out. And you leave in the morning on the way back. Again, so you're not paying for a hotel for a full day. You're just waking up, checking out, going to the airport. So even if Eva Air was like $300-400 more than other airlines, that alone almost makes it worth it. Tony says, yes, Eva is a late flight. Yeah, I'm a huge proponent of that particular airline, and Cathay, at least they used to be. One thing I did, I flew like Air China to Bangkok once, and I landed at like 6 in the morning, and my hotel check-in was at like 3 p.m. and I went there and I was like, can I do early check-in? They're like, no, you come at 3. So across the street was just a small hotel where it was like $25 a night. So I booked a room right when I got there just to put my bags and shower. And then I checked out of that hotel at 3 and went to my hotel. And of course my room wasn't ready. I was like, thanks, you told me 3. I got here at 3. It's not ready. But that's something you can do in those countries where you can actually get cheap hotels. If you just want a bed and a shower, and wait until your hotel check-in period is open, you can always crash at a cheap place. Is Toronto similar in Boston in terms of expensiveness, closer to NYC? It's all relative. Like Action Kid is here and he's finding it cheaper. But relative to cost of living, it's similar. Like if you lived here and were on a Toronto salary and you had a similar job in New York, I think cost of living is quite similar. But if you made New York money and you came here, I think you'd find it cheaper. Like my same job in New York paid a lot more in New York, even though it was the same company and pretty much the same role. So I don't really know how you would make that fair comparison. We seem to be heading down to Front Street. There's the Hotel Victoria. And that hotel has a redevelopment sign in front of it. I know they closed it, I think, and turned it into a shelter during the pandemic. The city of Toronto converted a lot of smaller hotels into shelters. Tony did British Airways, Toronto, London, Helsinki, Hong Kong. You would never do that again? Yeah, I'm a one connection at most kind of person, and if there's a direct flight, it's almost always the better option. Hey, look at this car. That was awesome. There's no way you're not getting filmed on camera driving that thing. We're gonna wait for this guy to take off. All right, so where am I heading? Where am I heading? Are we gonna go along front? Or should we just go south down to the water? South or west? Cast your votes. Which way is it going to be? I don't feel like going on the east side of town. So we've made it down to Front Street. Oh, a super just came in. Rico Zaniga, 699, happy Thanksgiving. Thank you, Rico. Oops, thank you very much, Rico. Happy Thanksgiving to you. I saw Brad Palmer say south, that's good enough for me. South it is. We'll head down to the lake. Jeanette says south. Well, that just seals it. Bel Chow also says south. Take a glimpse of the tower. I haven't been down to the lake on a stream in a while, not on a walking stream. On the bike or scooter, I occasionally get down here. My initial plan for today was to do an e-bike live stream. But I had a change of heart, so here we are. Pavel says, I got my hair done. It's been cut for a while, I think a few weeks now. And we've made it to the Esplanade. Chris R says, who's thankful for Johnny Strides? I don't know about that one. There's where the old bus terminal used to be. Hey, use your turn signal. How hard is it to use your indicator? Like, how are people supposed to know? What's funny is the reflection on my camera makes it look like they were using their turn signal, but that was not their turn signal. See, that's how you do it. I am turning. I will announce it to the world. So we are heading underneath the rail corridor right now. Field says he's not thankful for his blinkers. Well, that was a luxury car, so, you know, blinkers come optional.
Yeah.
Oh, here's what looks like a disabled vehicle. Put your four-ways on. There's a cop here at least. And let's be thankful that this vehicle is not blocking the bike lane. There's something to be thankful for. Hopefully, if there was an incident, nobody was harmed. Bonnie says, nice antique car. That was about 5 minutes ago. So we are making our way down to the lake. Blinkers are optional. I think that car was in an accident, actually. It looked a little roughed up. I am also thankful for my fantasy football team, which is leading the league in points. I'm in first place, and this week I also have the most points by a healthy margin, and I still haven't had Travis Kelce play yet. He's playing tonight. I've already got over a 100-point lead over my opponent. So I'm very thankful that I didn't screw up my fantasy draft this year. That's a pretty awesome view. I'm going to take a picture of this. And tomorrow, well, today on Action Kids channel, there's a video where we walk through Kensington Market together. And tomorrow, I think, on my channel and the two Ken's channels, Action Kid and Continuum, will be 3 videos, each one featuring all 3 of us. It's basically one long-ass walk, and we each recorded one leg of it. Lavelle says everything is sort of silvery blue. All right, when we get down to the waterfront, I'm gonna have myself a cold beverage. Thank you, Brad Palmer. Great shot. Canada is trending. I was just reading that Canada fell in some list of top places to live and immigrate to. I think that sort of thing is really more up to the individual. Where do you want to live? Tio says triple collab stream. Not a stream, we each recorded a video. So each of us was hooked up to a microphone, and we each recorded the video for our part of the channel. So you'll be able to compare our respective cinematography skills. Action Kid films with an iPhone on a gimbal. I film with the Pocket 2. Ken films with the OG Pocket. You get so many ads for Toronto on YouTube. Big campaign going on. To live here or visit here? Do those ads speak anything about the hotel prices? Seems like not a bad idea to come down to the waterfront. How is public transport? It is, for North American standards, it is excellent here. Even though a lot of the streetcar lines are in a state of disrepair. You can transit pretty much anywhere that you would want to go if you were visiting. Alright, I'm gonna cross here. We'll take advantage of the light. Lots of turkey leftovers. So do I, be good. So do I. Hello, Sir Wedgie. What's on the menu today? On the menu tonight will be a Swiss chalet, whatever, probably a quarter chicken. Yesterday I had a smoothie, I had a chili, and some leftover Domino's. Today it was a smoothie and a hot dog from a vendor, and it'll be Swiss chalet tonight. There's a water taxi. There's a nice waterfront promenade off in that direction, but we're gonna do the silly thing and walk directly into the sun. Uber Eats is telling me buy one Coca-Cola, get one Coca-Cola free at Juicy Dumpling. Thank you, Uber, for that useless notification. That's sure gonna entice me to buy some dumplings. And that Coca-Cola that is buy one get one free is $2.47. What a steal. Shelley says New Zealand is relatively cheap for tourists because the exchange rate not so cheap to live here. I think that's very much the case here as well. So we are walking west, just south of Queens Quay. We are in the South Core district. Go to Dollar Tree store, you still save money. Dollarama is the more popular chain. Johnny, stop drinking Coke. I don't drink Coke. You'll see what I drink in a few minutes when I pull it out of my bag. Turkey dumplings. I don't think I've ever had turkey dumplings. Is it colder by the lake today? It feels a little bit cooler. There's a bit of a breeze. We've made it to the foot of Bay Street, and unfortunately they're not running streetcars. Okay, we don't have to wait for this light. We're just gonna head down to the waterfront this way. I'm gonna have myself a cold beverage. Would you call the police on me if it was an adult beverage? Would YouTube even care? So the ferry terminal is open. Here you go, sir. Happy Thanksgiving. I gave him the change from the hot dog. The hot dog was $3. I had a $5, and I remembered I had $2 of change jingling in my coat pocket, and I saw a gentleman sitting there nicely with his hat out, so hopefully it makes a small difference. So we're gonna head down to the lake here. I'm not sure if I'll be lucky enough to grab a seat. C-Pan says 541 watching, 227 likes. Thank you guys for liking, subscribing, and all that fun stuff. Thank you, Anthony. At least we know the bike lock kind of works. All right, I'm gonna have a drink here. Just give me a second, putting the camera down. I think it's a bit slanted, but oh well. I am thirsty. One of the ferries is, I was going to say rolling in, but that's not what they do. They float in. So we have a lime bubbly on the menu today. "21st Century, £5. Thanks, Johnny, for helping someone in need towards an IPA for you." Thank you, 21st Century. As the ferry rolls in. Who needs a view of the ferry when you can see my lime bubbly? Ooh. Thank you again, 21st Century. It's very much appreciated. And you know damn well that'll be going towards an IPA. So the islands, that's the Portlands in that direction. Those would be the islands. Emmons Fest says, "Hey Johnny, hello." We are walking into the sun.
That way the wind is pushing your hair back.
Oh, that guy knows how to make the best pose for his friend. Drinking and vlogging, love it. There might not be too many nice days like this left. To head down to the old waterfront. Let's play a game. Can you spot the CN Tower? First person to spot it wins nothing. Can you see it? That is what we call in the industry just the tip. There goes a private water taxi racing out. Vivian spots it. Melanie spots it. Roma Food says Toronto is such a beautiful city. Can't disagree with that. The just the tip thing is a industry term used amongst us live streamers. What are those things out there on that barge? Bonnie says the bubbly flavors are excellent. You know, I just ordered some more bubbly when I saw a flavor I hadn't tried before available on Amazon with next day shipping. It was peach bubbly. My preference is for the lime, but I'll order the cherry whenever I see it because they rarely have the cherry. But I saw a bunch of the peach bubbly, so I've got 2 cases of that. So as soon as I work through this case. Brad Palmer towards a cold IPA with your Swiss chalet. I don't know if you meant to, but you're certainly a poet. Thank you, Brad Palmer. Thank you very much for the $9.99 towards a cold IPA. It is definitely appreciated. Hey, someone on a Sea-Doo. Look at that. You don't see too many Sea-Doos racing by here. I guess if that was like a Honda or Yamaha, you wouldn't say Sea-Doo, but I'm pretty sure that was the genuine thing. Okay, I'll just help myself. What is this all about? MJ says bubbly is great except for grapefruit. They're probably doing some kind of shoot over the water here and they're just setting up for later. How do I have HD in my live camera? You can do that with pretty much any modern smartphone when you live stream. When your YouTube channel gets to a big enough size, they let you stream above 720. Although I think you can always stream in 1080 if you use a third-party app. But through the YouTube app, you'll be limited to 720 when you're just starting out. Sea-Doo streams incoming. Johnny Jet Skis. All right, let's keep moving. Remember the chill seagull we found in Niagara Falls? Hey, buddy. What would be the odds if this was the same seagull? Jenny Kritzkamp. Thank you, Jenny K. Happy gobble gobble to you. Hello, Yogi. Hello, Susan. Is everyone just waking up now? We've been going for an hour and 11 minutes. Good to see you here. Happy Canuck Thanksgiving / American Columbus Day / Monday to everyone else. Adorable CA in the house. Was that the Fonz on jet skis? Was that the moment the Fonz jumped the shark? And that's where that catchphrase was coined? Jumping the shark? The downfall of Happy Days? I wonder when Johnny Strides will jump the shark. Maybe I already have and I just don't know it. Whoa, I did not see you. No, don't fly away. Aw, I scared that seagull away. May you go off to bigger, bolder, and better things, seagull. You would eat that seagull for Thanksgiving dinner? Preparing to go waste some coins in the rec room. I am right around the corner from the rec room. Sorry. That person said, have a nice day, and then she shoved a cup in front of my face. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were literally just saying, have a good day to me. All right, maybe I will try to grab a new thumbnail for this live stream here. I'm just going to put the camera down for a second. Give me a second, folks. That? Now my thing is yelling at me. All right, we are back up and running. Spence Diamonds. So we're gonna quickly peruse the Harbourfront here. Get rid of that can. I gotta mute it for. Sorry about that, eh?
那就没有问题了。新人多了，反正他们都毕业出去，全世界到处去。
You want to come down here and get in the stream? If you can before it's over. I saw the other night Action Kids stream down here when it was at night. And a few people ran down and said hi. One of them was a viewer who frequents my streams. I think there's going to be some overlap. Rhett, you work here? Awesome. When the pandemic first started, I remember eating out at this place outside. It was at one of those weird times where we weren't allowed to eat indoors. There's a lot of people down here. Happy Thanksgiving. Emma PH, $3. Thank you, Emma PH. Thank you very much. Very, very much appreciated. Happy Thanksgiving to you. There's the Kahama. Magic Entertainer loves boats.
We know the flavor, no matter what, you know the flavor.
Happy Thanksgiving to you as well. All right, Susan, take care. Oh, we got a plane landing. Yeah, T.O. Steve, we got a healthy amount of views today. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Chiara DeFalco says hello, hello. Sanjib, you hit 100 subs. Congrats. There's a milestone for you. Is Dylan Reynolds up to 100 yet? I know Alex is getting up there. Yeah, he has started to collect some subs. Even the Ken Continuum's getting a few. Hello, TTC boys. Harbour Star. Experience the islands with us. Adults, $22. I'm a little more interested in tracking this plane landing here. Tilly T, 10 pounds. Hello, Canada. Happy Thanksgiving from a UK cousin. Thank you very much for the super chat, Tilly T. It's very much appreciated. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Never been to the UK, have family there. My mom was born there. Perhaps one day. I finally went to Europe for the first time this year. Novelle, yeah, somebody. What am I wearing? Pants, shirts, and a sweater. We're gonna hop over this. Ugh. My 41-year-old ass is having trouble doing things like hop that railing.
Thank you so much.
My mom is from Scotland, that is correct. She came here on a boat. I found the weather's kind of been all over. I wore a long sleeve t-shirt and kind of a heavy zip up hoodie. If I were in just a t-shirt, I would be fine. I missed a super chat, did I? Roy, $2. Sorry about that, Roy. I sincerely apologize, but thank you very much for the $2. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Does Canada have a Thanksgiving Day parade? No. What we do is on the second Monday of October, typically the best and most handsome Canadian-based live streamer goes out and does an afternoon live stream. And then we order Swiss Chalet. That is the Canadian Thanksgiving tradition. So thank you for taking part of that. I'm very honored to have been selected for the streaming role by the committee who chooses such things. Glad you enjoy it, Roy. Now we are walking east along Quay, and they've been doing a lot of maintenance work right along the streetcar right away, and that's why there's no streetcars running. But if you're going to do this sort of thing, it makes sense to do it on a long weekend. Yeah, the streetcars are shut down, and that's easy to bitch about, but it's better on a day like this than a weekday when people are trying to commute to work and that sort of thing. That is a look up Simcoe Street. So we walked along the waterfront in one direction. Blake, 46,399. Blake 46, thank you very much for your super chat and support. I'm having to use a wired microphone connection. That's why I can't quite get my camera out as far when I do the selfie angle. But thank you, Blake. In fact, on my last video that I recorded right before this, I went to the Apple store to buy the dongle so I could plug my microphone into the phone because I forgot it. Fortunately, it was only 10 bucks. And the guy at the Apple store even told me I could just bring it back after the stream. But I don't know if I'm that petty. I think I'll just keep it and have a third one, and maybe I'll just bury one in my backpack so it's always there in case I ever forget it again. Bill Chow, yeah, I remember one year the Santa Claus parade was in early November, like November 6th when I was a kid. Incidentally enough, I think the first ever Canadian Thanksgiving back in, 1867 was on November the 6th. I'm not sure when exactly it moved to the second week, or the second Monday of October. Oh, hello. Oh, awesome.
You live stream me, and then Monday she showed me when she watches you.
All right, I'll put, if you want me to put you on?
Hi. Hi, Rory. It's Dad. How are you? Say hi. Bye.
All right, happy Thanksgiving.
Take care.
Cheers. There you go, Rory. Your very friendly dad says hello. So here is York Street. All right, I gotta mute it for a sec just because of this music. All right, there we go. Don't ask about the Blue Jays. We are very much waiting the 2023 season. They've fallen into what we like to call Maple Leaf syndrome. Indeed, Marie Palmer. Very nice. I've had very good luck with just meeting the nicest people on streams over the past few streams. So I think Action Kid's video will go live maybe at 8 a.m. tomorrow. Even though his video is part 2, mine will go live on the premiere at 9 a.m. And then later on in the day, Ken will post his video. So I'm gonna try to attend their premieres. But at the very least, I'll be attending mine as I usually do. It is quiet along the stretch. Getting knocked out of the first round is a sports tradition. Hey, that used to be the Raptors jam, right? They couldn't get past the Cavs. Until that one year they did. And then KD got hurt, and the rest was history. But they too had a long history of tortured playoff exits after very strong regular seasons. Has Action Kid left Toronto? No, I believe he is in another part of the city right now, hanging out with another Toronto-based YouTuber. In fact, I am surprised one of them is not live right now. I would have expected to see them live on one of their channels right now. Let's cut through here. Oh, this took us nowhere. I'd never walked through this area before. So we're back to the foot of Harbour Square Park. So we're going to go north up Bay Street here. Atrafana, $10, enjoying your stream from overseas. Thank you very much, Atrafana. Thank you for your $10. Glad you're enjoying the stream. So like I said, I'm going to try to go live at least once or twice more later this week. Maybe I'll be able to do one with Action Kid. I'll do one on the e-bike as well. I want to get down to the Portlands and check out that new bridge that they just built on Cherry Street. I think taking the e-bike down there might be the best way. Or you could take the King streetcar to the Distillery Loop, I guess. That would also be a way to get there relatively easily. There's the Harbor Commission button. Sean Kiersak. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Thank you very much for the $1. It is appreciated. Happy Thanksgiving to you. There's some fire trucks in action. Thank you, Sean. As we wait for this light, which doesn't appear to want to change on us. TF Steve says AK's been enjoying the local food too. Yeah, he has. Can you blame him? There was that burger in Niagara Falls and the burrito in Niagara Falls he wasn't too thrilled with. Also, I think the last Airbnb he stayed in was a bit better than the first one he stayed in. Not that the first one was that bad. The Magic Entertainer was just in this area today. There's another way to get to that bridge. You could take the 172 Cherry Beach bus. Greetings, Dwayne. Yeah, they do Nouvelle-Écosse. I came across one here that did that. Remember, I was in a live stream and I pressed it. Heinzel says, where did we hit up for Korean the other day? Bukchangdong Soon Tofu. Right at Clinton and Bloor Street. They have another location in Willowdale. In between Shepherd, I think in between North York Center and Finch on the east side. I'm a little partial to their Koreatown location. Please consider bringing Action Kid to the suburbs. Well, seeing as I barely head out to the suburbs, but you may be surprised. He did leave the 416 and he did go to a suburban area. Go to the new park at the CIBC Tower. It's open to the public, says Crispy. Yeah, not on this stream, but I am planning on it. And I think you can see the stairwell up to that park, just off in the direction. Maybe if I focus the camera on it, we'll get better exposure. There we go. And apparently they're no longer being dickheads, and they're letting people with their cameras up there. This guy is going for it. You're gonna try it out? I think if it's your first time there, you have to try the pork bone soup. That's kind of what they're known for. All right, people, how hard is it to walk on your right? Especially when walking on your left pushes people out into traffic. I'll refrain from ranting against inconsiderate morons who don't know how to cross the street. Like, what was I supposed to do? Like, step into traffic? I was already all the way on my right, as far right as I could go. Okay, I'm ranting. We'll end it. Just pisses me off when people think that they're the only person that exists in the world. And Microsoft is located in this building. So you know what? Let's go see. There's no traffic coming. I think we can go up these stairs. We're here, why not? If security tells me to buzz off, maybe I'll tell them about the Blogs.io article that said you can stream from up here or record. Checking out the quote-unquote public park. Giving my legs a workout too. Whew, that's a hike. What a view, eh? All right, C-Pand, take care. So this is where Ken got yelled at. And was told by security not to film. I have never been up here before. We're gonna take a seat for a second. Whew. Thank you, Trevor Lynch. So this is a public-private space. But when it first opened, anyone who pulled out their camera, security would come and tell them to buzz off. And eventually, some of the media ran with that. Now I think they just let people be. All right, Jeanette, take care. Let's go back to the angle. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set the camera down for a second. I'm going to run off and try to grab a few pictures and possibly get a new thumbnail for this one. Microphone is disconnected. So I'm going to set the camera up with a nice view, I hope. There we go. Just give me a minute or two. See me? My cable dangling. All right, one more. Boot that. Hope I didn't miss any supers. Not that I would be complaining. But yeah, this is all it is. There's a view to the east. That is the L Tower. That is just south of Yonge and Front. Kind of squished between Front and the Esplanade. Financial district, mostly blocked by Brookfield Place and the Royal Bank Towers and the TV Center there. To the west, the CN Tower, and to the south we have the South Core. This is a very nice spot. I think the city asked them in exchange for letting them develop over the rail yards to build this public space. That was some of the outrage as to why they weren't allowing people to take pictures here. Be Good says, beautiful city. Beautiful day, beautiful city. Oh, cool views from up here. Yeah, I remember, Jennifer, when they kicked Ken out. Ken also got told off at Adelaide Street. And those towers up there, which are also Brookfield, I think. The Bay Adelaide Centre. He's had bad luck with security telling him to scram. He also seems to run into more dinguses than me. Maybe he's just a magnet for that sort of thing. You guess the security guard's not working? No, they changed their policy. This was actually, I think BlogTO ran an article on it. I remember seeing it in the news somewhere. So we're heading back down to Bay Street. We could head into Union Station through that tunnel. The bus terminal is here on the right. You were told off by NCIS for streaming on a US Navy ship? Well, that doesn't strike me as a place that would be welcome to streamers if you didn't clear that with whomever was in charge ahead of time. Ken was also stopped in the Eat Center. Yeah, an Action Kid walked through there with like his phone on a gimbal. Like a full-on like streaming setup, not just with a little pocket camera. Oh well, if it's private property and they ask me to stop filming, I will turn around and head for the exit. It's their right to do that, but if I'm in public, they certainly do not have the right to do that. There's a lady with a smartphone on a gimbal there. Notice I didn't say I would stop recording. If they asked me to stop, I would simply head for the exit. Maybe it wouldn't be the closest exit, but it would be a exit. But the argument they made against Ken when he was filming in the BA Center courtyard was that if he points the camera at the building, he could see someone through a window, and that would be like a privacy violation. Like, what? You're a security guard and you don't realize that if what you are doing is visible from the plain public, you don't have any privacy? Like, if you stand naked in your window, you can't get mad if someone's taking your picture. I think that's why, like, classified parts of the states, like Area 51, they have a massive boundary around them, far bigger than the actual classified area itself. Just because anyone within an earshot of that area could be able to take pictures and record it. All right, I can't see the chat right now. I'm looking directly into the sun. Vivian says that's what curtains are for. Very true. And you know what, folks? I think we've reached the end of the line. And we've still got a healthy amount of people watching, over 540. Sorry to let you go, but I want to thank our mods for their work, or their good work. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone in Canada, or who is Canadian abroad, or just wants to celebrate our holidays. Happy Columbus Day to our American friends. Thanks to everyone for their support. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does help with like the algorithm and all that yada yada fun stuff. Tomorrow morning, look forward for a trio of special videos on the Action Kid channel, on my channel, and on the Ken Continuum. But that is that for this one. I'm going to go home, take a shower, and order me some Swiss Chalet and take the rest of the day off. I'll stream again later this week on the e-bike and hopefully once more with Action Kid while walking. But thank you guys very much. Thanks for your support. Happy frickin' Thanksgiving. And I will catch you in the next one. Yoink.